Villages of the future. Why villages fail to attract? Need for urbanization. Electrification, a first step. How it will change the character of the villages, agriculture, industries, the shape of village life in the future. There are many in our country who idealize our villages. Gandhiji was one of these. Rabindranath also had a yearning for the quiet countryside where one could vegetate or ruminate according to one's fancy. And yet, perhaps few of us today would wish to be permanent dwellers in a village. We like to be swept forward in the current of modern life, even at the risk of being rendered dizzy with the reel of perpetual motion. We do not wish to be left in the backwater of a bygone age, which is what life in a village is. No one will, for a moment, undervalue the quietness and the sweetness and even the poetry that the green fields, the blue skies, the colorful scenery of a village present to our eyes. But modern life is full of activity. There is so much to do all around, so much to change and to build anew. In the past, man was the slave of an unknown destiny, the victim of chance. Even today, as the poet sang, man is the master of things, and therefore man has to work in order to build up a brave new world which he feels is for him to make or to unmake. The city and not the village is the place where most of this work can be done. Villages, of course, cannot and must not be abolished as long as the earth has to be cultivated to give us our daily bread. We must save villages, small, semi self contained settlements where the tillers of the soils live in close touch with the earth and in intimate and fruitful cooperation with their fellow men, who brings them help in many ways. But the villages of the marrow will not be at all like urbanized. There will have to be something between a village and a town, a sun. Little town in the midst of the orchards and garden and surrounded by green cornfields. The first step towards this urbanization is to bring electricity to every cottage. Electricity will remove the depressing darkness of rural evening, and illuminated night time will mean an extension of the day and therefore more work and amusement. Not only will our homes look brighter, we will have clubs and libraries and even continuation schools for our workers. Try to imagine an electrified village humming with activities all kinds, physical and intellectual, and the difference from villages of today will be once apparent. Fortunately, our hydroelectric multi-purpose scheme, Bhakranangal, Damodar, Hirakud, and Tungabhadra, etc., will soon carry electric power to distant villages and thus transform them. Bhakranangal, Bilaspur district, Himachal Pradesh, Damodar, Durgapur, Bardhaman district. It was established in the year 1948. Hirakud, Sambalpur town, Ardhan Dam in Odisha. It is the longest in the world. It is by the side of Mahanadi. Tungabhadra, Pampasagar. It is in Karnataka. So, the first step, such villages will also have a more prosperous economy. The villager will not depend on the hand plow and manual irrigation. Large scale farming and mechanized plows will lead to vast increase in the production and therefore in the rural prosperity. In a similar way, the outlook of dairy and poultry farming will be revolutionized. These will be of the modern machine, mechanized type such as there are in Holland or Switzerland. A visit to the state dairies near Mumbai and Calcutta will give us some idea of what they will look like. Rural economy rests on agriculture backed by small cottage industries. The importance of the artisan and the craftsman who will bring to bear upon their art and crafts the personal touch, the hereditary skills that makes for beauty will always remain. But electrification will also lead to the setting up of small machines which will save labor and increase production. Ambitious project of developing cottage industries on the Japanese model may do something to change the outlook in our villages. And if when they are realized, the cottagers will have their small machines to manufacture parts that will go into the common pool for making of bigger things. The watch industry in Switzerland is organized on this plan. A modern village will have scope for many new industries like canning fruits, pasteurizing milk, producing butter, and so on. Necessarily, these will bring increased wealth to the villages. They will also mean a more vital existence. The lazy indifference of the villages of today will be substituted by a wide awake, many sided outlook. The future village of amenities of the city without the dariness that goes with it. It will feel the stir of life without its fretful fever. It will not allow nerves to become frayed, nor the mind to become weary. It will cherish beauty and peace that as things to be valued, but not at the expense of the dynamic urge which sweeps us through the years from change to change unceasingly. We are looking forward to the time when completion of our river valley projects will help us to transform our villages into garden cities. Dreariness, extreme dullness, making someone feel unhappy, frayed means tired. Thank you.